Hello, Michelle. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Mhm.
So tell me a little bit about your week.
Um, I had a lot of fun, but I kind of got scared in moments. But I think it was good. I went to a party, and at the end, I ended up having a good time.
The party, what was the party about?
Oh, one of my friends was just celebrating because she got straight A's, and she moved on to the next level. So it was a good party, dance and play games, and saw a lot of people there.
Okay. What made you anxious about the party?
Oh, let me tell you, Valerie, I saw my brother there. And when I saw my brother there, I don't know, it's just like, I ended up just getting anxiety. Like, I started getting nervous. I was thinking that he was going to get close to me or something, like he was going to say something to me. And at the same time, I was preparing myself. I'm going to tell him this, I'm going to tell him that. And then all of a sudden, it's like, okay, I remember, just taking deep breathings and just like leave it alone. But yeah, it was a little bit of threatening. Just a little bit.
What about your brother makes you anxious?
I'm not really sure what was it. It was just, you know, I don't know exactly what it is.
Okay. What kind of relationship did you guys have as kids growing up?
You know what? Growing up with my brother and all my brothers, I didn't have a good relationship with them. They were always, I was a little one, and there's a big gap between me and my brothers and sisters. And for some reason, I couldn't ever do anything with them. And then every time that I wanted to do something, everybody wanted to tell me what to do. Everybody wanted to stop me to do things. So, at moments I would get so angry. Well, not at moments, all the time. And I start defending myself and telling them stuff and getting very upset. So, yeah, I don't. So that's the relationship I have with them. That I was always angry at them.
Angry at them? What can you tell me what that might look like? What does angry look like? I mean, because everybody has a different definition. I mean, but like,
I'll be yelling at them. Sometimes I will be hitting them, if I need to. I didn't want to talk to them. I will walk away. I will throw things, just to try to get across my point because they wanted to boss me around. I didn't want them to be bossing me around.
What were your parents when all this was going on?
Because they were the oldest, I needed, my brothers were old. They were older, and my sisters, I needed to listen to them. So pretty much I didn't get a lot of support from my parents because they had to go to work. And but at moments, my mom did say, to for me to calm down more than instead of them. But it was always me. I was the one always, being mean to them, or I was always with the problem, being angry. So yeah,
That's tough.
it was. Felt like I had everybody against me. So
That the idea of having everybody against you, that's tough when you feel that way. What made you think that everybody was against you?
I used to see my brothers, how they used to talk and laugh and they go out, and I never had that. So I never really had anybody with me as a sister or a brother. So I think that I saw my brothers getting close to each other, but since there was a gap of 6 years or 7, I didn't have none of that. So pretty much, I think that's what made me so angry that I was not part of, felt like I wasn't part of the family. Like everybody wanted to just boss me around, and I was not gonna let myself. No.
So let me see if I've got this right. You felt like because you were the youngest. So let me just make sure I'm on the right path. You were the youngest, and would you say you were feeling like you were being bullied by your older siblings?
That's how I thought. Yeah. Not my parents. My parents thought that they were helping me.
Okay.
But no, that's not I felt like they were always attacking me, being bullied. You know, I felt like I couldn't be myself because I needed to listen to everybody.
What would you have liked it to have been?
I have a brother, do my own mistakes, for them not to be telling me everything I needed to do. That if I wanted to be alone, I could be alone. If I wanted to go out, I could go out. Instead of, no, you can't go. You have to pick up. You have to do this. You have to do it.
Were you the only one, or was all the girls I mean, were you treated differently from?
Yes, because my sisters they're already big.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I was the only one that, you know, I just felt like I was being attacked. That's how I felt. So maybe knowing that my brother was at the party, I was just ready for him. Maybe I was thinking that he was going to say something to me. So I was so ready just to attack, be angry, and just tell him, you know.
Had that happened before? I mean, where he would come up to you and tell you something like that? Or was that just a thought that you were, you know, because it was something from your past, the way your brother was in the past, that you thought now that he was going to attack you, and that made you feel the anxiety that you were feeling?
Yeah, because it was a party instead of, shouldn't be at parties when I should be studying, maybe. But hey, I needed to have fun. So I found my brother and I'm thinking, oh, he's going to tell me something that I'm doing wrong. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't doing anything wrong. Just the fact maybe that he was there and he was just, I was just thinking he's going to tell me something. So I guess it triggered, something from the past. And I refused to listen to him today.
So, okay, so you refused to listen to him today.
Yes.
Now, but back, because in the past you listened more.
Yes, because I had to.
Okay, so today you're kind of like, no, I'm not gonna have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What I did before. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And how did you end up handling it?
I remember what you said to me. Needed to control, my anxiety, because that was the first thing, and then from the anxiety, just started getting upset. And then I remember, just relax. I just try to control my muscles, and just deep breathing, waiting for him to come in, close to me, and then probably not be rude about it, but you know what, I'm not a kid anymore. And probably just talk to him, be adults and talk to him.
Did that ever happen?
No, he never got close to me. I just got so scared.
So you avoided him?
No, he never really came to me. Actually, he was around, he saw me, it's a smile, and that's it. I was very surprised.
Wow.
Yes.
So what you anticipated was going to happen was not at all what...
No. And I was just ready to probably just go over there and tell him something without him coming to me. Yep.
So you can kind of see where your patterns can be, that anxiety, how it triggers easily. Some of that stuff from your past is just kind of still lingering there from, to what today is.
You know what, Valerie, I never thought of that until right now. Yes, it is true. Something that happened to me in the past, here I am bringing it in the future, and it's not even a problem right now anymore, but it's just that.
Have you guys had a chance to talk about, have you seen him after the fact, after that party?
I did, and he said that, that he was happy to see me, and, but that was it. And we talked about something else. The party was not even brought. But yeah, he didn't,
That's a good thing, right? I mean,
yeah.
'cause but you're understanding a little bit where some of your anxiety is coming from, is the fact that, you have this history that your siblings and you, there was a lot of strife there, and today it's not
it's
the
not
same.
there no more. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the past.
Yeah, that's good that you're recognizing. Any other time that you can recognize that, there was something from the past that, triggers your current emotions, your current feelings?
Sometimes with other people, when they still want to tell me what to do, I still kind of feel that. Maybe I do notice, some of my friends, I guess, yeah, I have noticed, but I control it. But yes, I do get very irritated, I guess, when someone is trying to tell me something, and but then I was like, okay, it's not bad for me. I, just try to relax.
Do you ever, and you have never related it to what you were growing up
No,
with?
not until right now that you're telling me. I never even thought about it until now.
Do you notice if it's more for boys or for girls? Because
More for boys.
more boys.
Yes.
And that's because you had a brother that was closer to your age.
Yeah, it was more, yeah. I guess he felt like he needed protecting me all the time.
Mm.
But yeah,
Okay. That's interesting. And so how do you handle that?
I think I'm handling by now just, just try to, I'm an adult. I'm not a kid anymore. And I do, times that I've been talking to you about it, about my anxieties, my emotions and stuff like that. I think that I have done a little bit better. I have done a lot of techniques that you have shown me on breathing, and it has helped. Yeah. And I think that's how I'm handling it, because I think I could control it a little bit better. Because I think at that party I would have just went off on my brother without anything,
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes I could see how easily we can get really mad, especially when we don't know. Especially brothers.
Yes.
They find us in places where they not necessarily would approve of.
I was just ready to fight. I was just ready to tell him something. But you know what? I was able to control myself. I was very proud of myself too, because I was like, oh, just come close to me or something. I was just ready.
It sounds like you controlled yourself pretty good.
I did. I did. I was shocked too. I was very shocked, and thank you for helping me, because it's been very difficult to get along with my brothers.
Is it just one brother, or is it a string?
Mostly all of them, but there's just one. There's just him. It had to be him who I found him at my party.
Mm-hmm.
But it worked out pretty good.
So what's your relationship with him now? I mean, now you guys are grown up, and you've obviously, you've seen that some of that is in the past, but as you guys were growing up, how did that affect your guys' relationship, and then compare that to what it is today?
I don't have a good relationship with him, like, as brothers, but with respect though. I do have I have a good relationship as at a different level, just with respect.
Mm-hmm.
I know he wants the best for me. I understand that, he that I'm the baby sister and stuff like that, and it's a good relationship, but not like a brother and sister, like close, like I would have wanted one.
Do you have close relationship with your other siblings, even though they're older?
No,
Because you're comparing him and the relationship that you have with him, but what are you using to determine that relationship? What is close and what is not?
I have an older sister that I see her more like my mom now, but as I know she's my sister and I could tell her everything now.
Okay.
So comparing to her, it's like she's my sister and I could tell her everything.
So you have a really close bond with her.
Now I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back then in the past.
Oh no. No. No way.
Okay. So are you comparing your relationship with your brother to that sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm comparing it also with some of my friends when they talk to me about, the sister, we went here, we went there, and it's like, oh yeah, I don't have that. So I guess a little bit of my friends with their sisters and brothers too. I'm comparing it a little bit of everything.
So you were really isolated as a kid.
Yeah. Yes, and maybe that's why I was just so upset and I was fighting with them.
Because you felt like you had to find your place in the family?
Mm-hmm. Definitely, yes.
Okay, that's interesting. That's good. And where do you find your place today in the family?
We're close now. On holidays we get together, and everybody respects everybody, And I think we're in a different level now. Everybody's in a different level.
And how do they see you?
Um, they still struggle. I mean, we still struggle a little bit, but they are seeing that I'm grown. You
You're
know, it's not
more
the
mature.
same. Yes, and I'm not a little girl no more. And they do respect a little bit more. You know, they do tend to forget. You know, but I think we're okay. We're not like before, and I think we'll continue hopefully getting better because they'll know that I'm getting older.
Do you find that you're still fighting for your position in the family, or do you feel like, yeah,
No, I still fight maybe just a little bit.
So in like family gatherings, what does that look like?
Um, they're good. Not pretty much they do ask me questions, and when they ask me questions, that's when I feel like, okay, do I need to tell you? Because I feel like they're gonna give me a feedback of, telling me what to do.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I do, pretty much they're supportive and they give me an advice. But it's just me.
Okay, so
I'm
you
just
start feeling that
yes.
anxiety again.
Mm-hmm. So that
just like you did when you were a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So that's the only part that I feel. That's why I feel like they're okay, but I think it's me still that I'm just working, letting it go. That it's in the past.
You still are trying to get through those feelings. Now those are just mostly feelings, and it's all triggered by thoughts that you had when you were a little kid, right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. Because you always felt like you had to fight for your place.
Yes.
Okay.
It was like that. Yes.
Really felt like you had to
fight. Yes.
So, paint me a picture of what your family Thanksgiving looked like.
Everybody helps. I don't help that much though. I don't know how to cook. My sisters know how to cook, but I could decorate. So I guess we still have almost the same pattern when we were kids, because my sister's always helping in the kitchen, and so I was the youngest. I was always kind of set up the table and decorate it. So maybe still kind of a little bit still the same, but of course we're all grown.
Okay, that's good. But there's no feelings of anger or resentment towards your sisters or your brothers or any of that?
No, I think I have learned just to I learned just to fight at that moment for myself. When I was a little girl, and now I don't, but I do. Have I just do have like memories here and there, and or when they ask me or something.
Tell me, I hear you saying a lot, fight, fight, fight. Tell me a little bit, what is fight? What did you fight for? Tell me, paint a picture of that for me. Tell me a little bit more about that. What is that? I mean,
my fights were all about, I just felt like they were always telling me to pick up this. And yeah, a lot of them were my toys, yes. But they're always telling me, you need to clean here. You can't go out. Did you do your homework? And it's like, if I didn't want to do my homework, I didn't want to do it. But then they were like after me. So I will fight. It's like, I don't want to do my homework. If I wanted to take a shower, they will tell me I have to take a shower. Just anything that they wanted to tell me. I just felt like they were always telling me what to do. From taking a shower, if I ate, if I did my homework, if I cleaned my room, anything. I just felt like, if I played or not, if I played every long time outside, I needed to come inside. It's just all those things that I hated it. I wanted to do, if I wanted to play for hours, I wanted to stay outside and play for hours.
Where were your mom and dad in all this?
Oh, they were working. Okay. With a large family, they both had to work.
So that's where some of this anger comes from, is that some of it came from, now correct me if I'm wrong, okay? It was coming from your brothers and sisters and not from your mom and dad.
Yeah, I think because I did understand my parents. Because I know they had to work. And so I think that I was able to understand my parents because they had to be working, they had to support the family. I wanted some stuff, so, because I wanted some stuff. Okay, go to work, Dad.